Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you the right way to make your clove and rosemary oil to get its full benefits. Okay, full benefits. If this sounds like something you will like, please do consider watching the video to the end. Let's start. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. Philippians 4 verse 13. Like I said, we are making clove and rosemary oil. So our first ingredient is obviously clove. You all know that clove is an OG. Clove is not new. Like, clove is a powerhouse that provides essential nutrients for your hair to grow. So clove is not new on this channel. Our next ingredient will be rosemary, another OG. Like, if you haven't used rosemary for your hair, I don't know what you're waiting for, because that is the herbs that you need to start making use of in order to grow out your hair. These are two powerhouse for hair growth. When combined together, are excellent. Okay, this will make your hair fuller and thicker. This is what you need. If you're starting your hair growth journey, just go and make this oil at home and start to use it. And I promise you, just give it like 2 months. You're going to see a whole lot difference in your hair density. After measuring out our herbs, I don't even know why I measured this thing, because being honest with you, I didn't actually measure it. Like, I had to add a lot more. Apart from what you're seeing now, I have to add a lot more behind the camera. So I did not measure it. So what you are going to do next is to grind this thing. Like, you have to grind it into a powder form. So after grinding it, this is exactly what it looks like. I see a lot of people just using the whole clove, like a clove ball, without grinding it. Their rosemary just like that. After double boiling it, they will now sift it, hoping the herbs has infused the inside the oil. It doesn't really make any sense, because it will not infuse. For me, or if you ask me, it does not infuse that way. You have to like grind it into the powder form before you can even try to infuse this into your oil. Hope I'm making sense. But then I am not here to tell you what to do and what not to do. Just do exactly what works for you. If you think you don't need to grind it, then fine, do not grind it. But me, I'm just telling you what works better. So after that, I went in with my oil. You can use any oil available to you. You don't have to start looking for a particular oil. You just get the one you can afford. Or you can use any one that is available for you. For me, I'm using olive oil. You can use almond oil. You can use avocado oil. You can use any oil at all. So after that, I went ahead to stir it to combine my herbs with the oil. A lot of people will actually just pour this into a pot and then boil it directly on the fire. But I kick against that. The reason is, if you boil your herbs, you're going to lose essential nutrient that you should have retained. That is why, instead of boiling, just do a double boiling method. In doing so, all your nutrients are still intact. Putting it into a boiling water and allowing it to sit for at least 10 minutes. But then, you leaving it on the fire does not mean you will just leave it without stirring. You have to consistently stir this thing. Like I said, I want to show you the right way to make your oil to be potent, okay? And that is exactly what I'm going to do for you. But then keep watching. Watch this video to the end. While we are infusing our herbs into the oil, let me tell you a bit about the benefit of each herbs. Cloves boost hair growth by increasing blood circulation to the scalp. It enriches the scalp with oxygen. Cloves contain vitamin A, C, and K. It also contains iron and potassium, which adds strength to your hair and prevents hair fall. It also fights dandruff and strengthens your hair. Clove also reduces the effect of graying. Let's talk about rosemary. Rosemary is one of my favorites, if not my favorite. These herbs is super, like my go-to herbs for hair growth. Rosemary can increase blood flow to the scalp while helping the hair follicle receive nutrients and start growing. Rosemary treats alopecia. Rosemary contains anti-inflammatory property that helps soothe itchy scalp. Rosemary contains antibacterial, antifungal, antioxidant property that helps improve the health of the scalp. Rosemary equally helps in balancing the scalp pH. These and many more are the benefits of clove and rosemary. It's something you should give a try. So after infusing it for 15 minutes on the fire, I had to take it down. So this is what our oil currently looks like. I stir again to combine. Then I am not going to sieve this oil immediately. Like, I am not going to sieve it. I'm going to put it back into my jar and I'll allow it to sit to the following day. That is what I'm going to do. You know, normally I would have sieved it, but I don't think it is potent enough. So I'm going to pour it back into our jar and allow it to sit till the following day. That is exactly what I'll be doing now. Just keep watching. Do not skip. Do not skip, I repeat, to see exactly how we can get this oil very, very potent. All right. And if you're still watching to this point, but you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe. When you do that, you are telling me to go ahead and post more DIY videos. So please subscribe so I can post more DIY videos for you guys. I won't be making use of this oil on my hair just yet because, as you all know, we are doing our 2 weeks challenge and I don't want anything else extra. I just want to be using clove and rosemary water for the whole 2 weeks. Our 2 weeks challenge will be ending soon. The videos will be up later on the channel. So this information is for those who are doing the challenge with me. If you're not participating in the challenge, please just use your oil the way you want it. I'm just doing it so it will not be like I'm using too many things on my hair. I need to make sure we are actually gaining length by using clove and rosemary water. Guys, I really fucked up. Like, I didn't even know how I lost some clips to this video. I was going to show you what the oil looks like the following morning. Anyways, let me just explain exactly what I did. So after the following morning, I noticed that the oil wasn't potent enough, so I have to take it up the notch. So what I did was I poured the oil into my blender and I went ahead and blended it continuously until all the herbs are crushed properly into the oil. You know, I promised you a potent oil. If you do your oil this way, you're going to be reaping all the benefit. Okay, just look at how potent our oil is. Just look at, because all the herbs has properly infused into the oil. So what you're going to do next is to strain it. But then take a look at this oil. Does it not look potent to you? Does it not? So now let's go ahead and strain it. I'm going to be using my cheesecloth, of course, to strain it. You have to strain this thing well so it will not leave residues on your hair. If after infusing your oil and it is still the same color with the original oil you used to infuse the herbs, that means it is not properly infused. That is why I don't like the idea of just pouring in your herbs without crushing them or getting them to be in a powder form. When you do that, it is easier for your herbs to infuse into the oil. So now just take a look at this oil. Does it not look like your hair is going to grow today and tomorrow? If you use this oil consistently, oh my god, your hair is going to grow so much. But then remember that moderation is key. Do not go and be using this oil every day on your scalp. Moderation is key. 2 times in a week is enough. 2 times in a week. Do not use it more than 2 times in a week because clove is actually drying to the scalp. So 2 times is enough and you're going to see your results. Next is to transfer it into our applicator, but oh my god, like I don't even know what was wrong with me. I became so clumsy. Like, I even poured the oil into this bottle before I even remembered that I was supposed to film it. So I had to turn back the oil and then start pouring it again. For the duration, this oil can last 3 months. Nothing will happen to it because there is nothing fresh that we use. Everything was dry herbs, so it's not going to go bad. If you have watched to this point, like this video, comment and subscribe. My affiliate link will be in the description if you need to shop for your clove and rosemary. I think we have come to the end of this video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.